What's up everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're all staying safe. The hair is all over the place today, so I guess try not to think about it too much. But today we have quite a few really cool accessories for the Oculus Quest 2 to check out. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Some from Kiwi Design, some from AMVR, and we're going to compare the AMVR facial interface to the VRCover facial interface. For the good of humanity, I'm gonna put a hat on because the hair, it just won't. So just before we do go right ahead, I want to mention, and I feel like this is important, all of these products were sent to me. I was not paid to review them, and I was not offered anything to review them. They just sent them over for review. So all of these thoughts are entirely my own. So let's go right ahead. We're gonna begin with the AMVR facial interface because I'm really interested in this. If you guys want a more advanced comparison between the AMVR facial interface and the VRCover facial interface, check out VRCauldrons video on it, and the link to that will be down below as well as the information card right here, because he did a really good advanced kind of comparing everything between the two. But for me, I'm just gonna kind of look at the technical specs, the outside, tell you how it feels, and let's check it out. So as a lot of you may know, I currently have the VRCover facial interface, the red one, on my Oculus Quest. I'm a huge fan of this thing. It makes playing in VR so much more comfortable. And this nose flap here, it's perfect. If you guys want this, description down below. That's if they're not out of stock, because they're like always out of stock. And here we have the AMVR facial interface. First of all, this packaging seems to be pretty intense. Whoa, we've got a lot of things here. So we've got an attachable nose flap. Usually I'm not a huge fan of those because I don't know. It's either I don't know how to put them on correctly or they keep falling off. We've got a warranty card, installation manual. This is good. This is good. This is for guarding your lenses. I really like this. And it's orange and black. Now that is a color combination that I really enjoy. So we're gonna put it right onto the Oculus Quest. And also it has vents up here, up top. So that's really good because that means your lenses won't fog up as much because the air will be able to come in and escape. So that's really, really good. Now let's grab the, oh, okay. So there seems to be two models here, just like the VRCover one you normally get. A thicker one and a thinner one. So that's really interesting. Can't wait to check this out. And then we've just kind of got little random pads. Okay, so this is very interesting. There's quite a few more steps to this than there would be to the VRCover one. I don't actually know what these little things are for, so I'm gonna check the instruction manual for the first time in like forever. Interesting. So you can wedge these underneath the sides here in case I guess you want extra padding. I always go for the thicker one. So you've got a thinner one and a thicker one. I don't know how the camera is going to pick that up, but this one actually feels really damn nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on and let's try it out. Okay, definitely not bad. I'm gonna try those side wedges. After all, they're there for a reason. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. So if you guys do get this, I do recommend the side wedges. This nose flap actually seems to be really well engineered. It doesn't seem to like be coming off anytime soon because it attaches onto these little like things on the inside, which really look like they're gonna hold it in place. They seem to have mitigated my main issue with these nose flaps. Okay, so that is actually really cool. Now, it's not pitch black inside, actually, for some reason. You can see light leaking in through the orange plastic, and I can actually see my finger right now, which I can't imagine is very good for light bleed. Then again, I can't imagine it's too bad, because not much light is actually going to come through, but I can see the orange lighting up. Like, I can see light coming through the orange. I'd have to go like this to completely eliminate that. It feels really nice, actually, surprisingly. Now, in terms of which one I prefer, I do prefer the VRCover one, just because it feels more spongy. It feels more sponge-like. This one, it's certainly better than the original facial interface, which some people I know have compared to sandpaper. And a lot of people have done some really interesting mods with the original facial interface. This is definitely a lot better. And with those added kind of thickened pads here on the sides, I give this thing a very good rating. This is very, very good. It feels very nice. It's soft. It's not as thick as the VRCover one. So if I compare the two side by side for you guys, as you can see right here, that's not going to be as thick. Like maybe with those foam pads here on the sides, but up top, it's not going to be the same thickness. And this is more kind of like spongy, kind of almost like memory foam, kind of stays in place for a little bit. This just kind of bounces back instantly. It's more like almost a fabric. It's very nice, don't get me wrong at all. But out of these two, I do prefer the VRCover one. However, if you guys want to get a facial interface and this one is not in stock and you're looking for one, I can't not recommend this one. And of course you get the thinner thing as well. And you get these, which I will be using with my VRCover facial interface. Kind of like that, to protect the lenses, you know, from scratches, dust, everything. Pretty cool. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Next on the list, Kiwi Design have made a silicone cover for the Oculus Quest. And you guys know, I'm a big fan of the silicone covers. I know some of you really don't like them. However, myself, you guys know I've got a lot of them. I use them intermittently. And when people come over, we actually have this cool thing where I let them pick a color. I'm like, hey, yeah, you guys can choose a color, and this is what you're gonna be using so that I don't have to touch your sweaty interface. Pretty cool. So we've got the Kiwi Design one here. Ooh, it has a texture to it. That's really interesting. And of course, you've got lens covers as well. Pretty cool. I can't put these on because I've got prescription lenses inside my Quest. But what I do want to compare this one to is the VRCover ones. So straight away, the VRCover ones seem less flimsy. They seem to be made out of a thicker rubber material, and of course they have no texture. Now that texture actually feels really good on the skin. This is how you professionally test stuff. So this actually feels like that texture. It certainly doesn't feel intrusive like you might think it would. It feels really good. When you're putting something on your face, you don't really need to worry about it ripping or anything. But this is flimsier than this. That's not necessarily a bad thing at all. It's going onto a facial interface. It's not going to bend when it's on the facial interface. It's not going to cause any issues when it's on the facial interface. It's just a remark I have. Other than that, it's not really different to these whatsoever. It has the nose flap as well. I'm just gonna add it to my collection. Now, this is interesting, because earbuds are something that I don't necessarily use unless it's my Samsung Galaxy Buds, because earbuds just constantly fall out of my ears. However, for an Oculus Quest, these can be good because you can throw them into the case and not have to worry about it. These, you can see, would fit into the case, no problem whatsoever. And they've got a nice short cable as well, designed especially for the Quest. So these are the Kiwi Design earphones for Oculus Quest. And what I want to do is I want to test audio quality, because that's important. Need a freaking dongle. Got myself a dongle. Dongle doesn't look like it's in the best shape, but hey, look, we're gonna use it anyway. So they seal your ear very well. Okay, I think that's enough. So as much as I myself don't use earphones, just mainly because I don't really like them and enjoy them inside my ears, unless again it's the Galaxy Buds, there's just something about them. These are really good, and I was surprised to find that they do have a fair amount of bass, and they don't fall out of my ears, unlike pretty much every other earbud ever. I do have an equalizer on my phone, however I disabled it for the purpose of this test, because you won't be having an equalizer on your Quest. These are pretty damn good. So I guess if you guys want a pair of earbuds, if you guys are into that sort of thing, looking at Amazon, these seem to be about £19, and that seems to be comparable with all the other earbuds for the Oculus Quest 2, because scrolling down through Amazon, they all seem to be roughly that price. So I guess the price isn't too bad. Yeah, these, I can recommend them. These are definitely going into my case, just in case I ever need them. But I would definitely recommend a good pair of headphones, over-ear headphones. I think those are always going to be better when it comes to really good audio inside VR. Now on the topic of audio, I don't know if you guys remember this, but on my Quest 1, I had Kiwi Design earmuffs for the Oculus Quest 1, and those things improved audio quite a bit. I personally really enjoyed them, and I kept them on there for, well, the entire time. It fit in the case and everything. So AMVR seem to have come out with these contraptions. Let's put them on and see how they do. So we've got them both on, and what better way to test out the audio than listen to some music. Okay, so even just creating the Guardian there, I can already tell that this is going to make audio much more deep. As you can see, they're just making the audio travel more, oh wow, directly into my ears, just like the other ones. And some people said the other ones didn't work. They absolutely did. Basically what it's doing is it's making the audio travel from that little speaker there more directly into your ears, so it can't really escape in the other direction. Oh wow. So if I flap them out, I definitely lose out on the audio. If I flap them out like this, and I think the best way to show this to you would be to use the directional microphone. Here, check this out. So the decibel levels are certainly much higher on the decibel scale when these are covering up the microphone, which is exactly the point of these. So they work, and that's really good to hear. However, in the back of my mind, I'm constantly thinking, what exactly is the point of these? As well as they do work, and I am highly impressed by them, you could get a pair of headphones. The big bonus of these, though, is that they stay on the Quest headset, and you don't need to remove them. Headphones, you can't really do that because it won't fit into the case again. These do fit in the case. It is a little bit of a tough fit, but they do actually fit. However, clocking in at $15.99 in Great British pounds, I'm not sure where in the category these go. The audio will not be as good as over-ear headphones or even earbuds, but maybe you guys have an idea down in the comment section below. So if you guys, I guess, don't want headphones, again, this is not going to be as good as headphones. It's to improve the audio, but once again, if you guys are looking for the best possible audio on your Oculus Quest 2, get yourself a decent pair of headphones. You're going to absolutely love the experience. Nothing like this is going to ever be as good as headphones. And finally, we've got grips. So I don't know if you guys know this, but before I used my VRCover grips on my Oculus Quest 2, I was using Kiwi Design grips on my Oculus Quest 2. So Kiwi Design seemed to have made grips for the Quest 2 again. So here are my VRCover grips. And now we're gonna try put on the Kiwi Design grips, and we're gonna see what the difference is between two of them. Installation, very, very simple. Just kind of slide it in like this. I even managed to make it work with the VRCover protection ring. And this is actually quite interesting. It seems to cover most of the interface inside here as well, for just added protection, I guess. And here we go. So I've got the VRCover grips and I've got the Kiwi Design grips. So the Kiwi Design grips are more direct. They kind of more directly go around your wrist like that, as you can see there. But I think I still prefer the VRCover ones. And here is why I prefer the VRCover grips. It's simply because I love the stretchiness aspect. The AMVR grips and the VRCover grips use this kind of stretchy material. You can stretch it and it will go against your hand, kind of tougher, but it stretches. Like, as you can see there, I can still stretch it. This is not a stretchy material. You just kind of stick it in one spot and that's it. But because this one stretches, it's going to mold into your hand better. And it's just kind of what I've grown accustomed to throughout the past few months. And that's just the way it is. It's just much more comfortable having something grip directly onto your hand and then being able to stretch it and mold it. Now, these are completely usable. Don't get me wrong at all. Like, I can't not say that these aren't good. They work just like every other grips would. But if you guys want the highest amount of comfort, the highest level of comfort, I'm still gonna stick to my VRCover grips just because they mold to that hand just a little bit better. Another accessory that Kiwi Design have sent over is the Kiwi Design battery strap. And personally, I'm a huge fan of this. Before I had the Elite battery strap, I would actually have no proper way of mounting my battery bank to the back of my headset. And this is great. Honestly, if you guys are still on the normal head strap for whatever reason, this is great. And as you can see, it works with the VRCover cushion for the back, and it holds your battery bank for you on the back, providing for a counterweight and actually allowing you to put it somewhere. I know some people put it into their pocket, however, counterweight. And it works really, really well. So, good job there. So, that's that. We've got our accessories tested. Let's jump straight onto Reddit, because we've got some more memes to take a look at, because you guys just keep posting. The Reddit keeps growing. So you guys, if you're not somehow yet part of the Reddit, make sure to join it down below. Big bucks. Axel and the Mysticle when their invention VR takes off. Yes, guys, me and Axel, we invented virtual reality. It's a stated fact, you know. I must say I'm pretty proud of it, but that's the reason I've been pushing it this entire time. It's because I invented it, so, you know, big bucks. How'd you guys come up with this? He's on a long and treacherous journey. The Mysticle's journey to get full body tracking so he can get more intimate with the KFC. I'm honestly, at this point, I'm expecting a fan fiction. It's going to happen. Like, I'm just waiting for it. Like, I'm not saying I want it to happen, but it's going to happen. Like, it's, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, haptic gloves that let me... God damn it, is Daddy left-handed? What are these memes? Well, you guys wasted your 4 most upvoted memes on this. Good job, guys. 10 out of 10, top notch. Well, if you guys liked today's video, please give it a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of the community but would like to join, make sure to join the Discord down below and check out that Reddit, because I want to see you posting your spice memes. And if you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, mysticalstore.com down below. We've got sick mugs and sick merch that doesn't put a huge ad on your body. So if you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel daily, make sure to smack the subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.